Welcome, welcome, welcome to 55 Alive. Yes, I'm recording in the evening right now. It's a little still, quiet. Of course, we're going to hear some motorcycles or something like that out. But this is a little project I'm working on right now. These are going to be my planters. I've already made 3, as you can see. And they are 6 by 2.5. 6 feet long by 2.5 wide. There. And I want to tell you a little something. I got these boards at Home Depot. Now, what these are the little planks that you use to put up your wood fences. I paid about $1.75, I believe it is, per plank. And then the little 2x3, that was a premium stud, so I paid a little more for that. I paid about $3.50 or $3.54, something like that, for a 8-foot piece. All right, so I use 2 6-foot. Well, actually, I use 3 6 by a 1/4 inch plank to make this. So in all, there's going to be 3 pieces plus your corner pieces. Usually, last time I used a 2x4, but this time I used a 2x3. You know, it's going to give me the same effect. And yes, I'm going to sit it right on the ground. I will be putting leaves on the bottom, just mulch like old dead leaves. I'll be filling them up on the bottom. Now I do have, this is, like I said, this is the rest of my project. I have some other things that I'm going to do with this. My helper has suggested that we make some triangle beds. That's my granddaughter. She wants triangle beds, so certainly we're going to do that. So I haven't been out in the garden at night. So I'm just going to walk over here and take a look and see how things are looking in the evening. I tell you, different things happen in the evening. So those are my curly kales coming along. Yes, my collards. Okay, some pepper plants still thriving. And one back there needs some attention. Okay, and these are my lettuces. Got to put more water. The ones in the bed are looking really healthy. So right here, these are pak choy. Or bok choy. I had got these from a gentleman, and after I took off what I wanted, I planted them, and shortly after they began to bolt. You know, as a little kid, little girl, I remember watching my mother with collard greens. She would just take off what she didn't want and then plant the rest, and we had collards. It was continual. So these are looking very healthy. It's my butter crunch lettuce. That's the red lettuce. And I'm eating off of this every day, guys. Every day I'm eating off of this. Yep. Collards are coming along nicely. Yeah. All right. And these are my cabbages. Cabbages, cabbages, cabbages. Some arugula. Seem to be doing okay. I think it's going to take off shortly. I put some pineapples back here in some containers. They don't seem too healthy right now. I just repotted them, I guess about almost a week ago. Of course, my medicinal bed, my tea bed. I keep saying medicinal, my tea bed. I have chocolate mint and spearmint, peppermint, lemon balm. This is lavender. Do have some ginger and turmeric in there. Kind of dormant right now. More cabbages. I think I may have to separate them when I first had a garden, I remember I started in a raised bed and I had to rearrange them because of the spacing. When they're too close together, you're not going to get a large head. The heads will be kind of small. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to uh, reposition some of these, but right now they're looking great. Looking great. That's an avocado tree. Yep, coming along nicely. I'm also getting ready to plant my, this is a pigeon pea tree. I need to put that in the ground. I think I'm certainly going to do that first thing in the morning. This is my guava. It's growing nicely. New leaves. New leaves. Hey, and back here, this is where I had my sugarcane. So after I had planted it and watered it down, so this is the area. As you see, I got some stuff going on here. Yes, I'm trying to create an atmosphere. So when I come out in the evenings, should I choose to sit out here, it'll be nice and relaxing. Well, so I just want to give you a little garden tour this evening for a truly, truly, truly. This is a staghorn. Hey, it's a great day to be alive, and I thank you for tuning in to 55 Alive. Stay with me. Come on. Let me tell you about this staghorn. You know, sometimes we see plants that are out, and we will just kind of ride by them. But what I found is that if you take just a little piece and wrap it to a tree, as you see the little string there, I just took a piece from my mother-in-law's tree and I put it on this particular palm tree. It wasn't doing too much, never gave me any fruit. I said, well, it needs to be good for something. So, and that's been up probably now almost a year. And it started off with a piece about this size. And as you can see, it has grown. So I'm excited about it. All right, so that's just a little bit of my evening walk in the garden. Evening walk in the garden. That time of evening. So I will be cleaning out these areas here. You know, this is the time that we begin to clean out and cut back, prepare for the spring. Bromeliads. This is a Franzi-Pansy. I cut from a big one, a larger piece. So, but the bromeliads, someone wanted them removed from the yard. So I said, no problem, I needed a few. So we took a few and they began to multiply. Now this right here is a desert rose. Now it was doing pretty good, but it's dying back. You know, we'll make sure we get enough water on it. So I gotta really cut back here. My roses, I'm thinking of finding a new location for the rose garden. Oh, my rose area. It's a Franzi-Pansy back there. Elephant ear. These are lilies. Now, if you can see right here, this Franzi-Pansy was part of the larger one. What I did was I cut it. As you see here, I cut it back and I simply put it in the ground. That's what I did. Yep. So, more Franzi-Pansies. So thank you for hanging with me this evening. Just a little quick evening tour of my garden. I'm putting things together. I'm creating the atmosphere that I want to be in and want to enjoy in the evening in the midst of these times where it is so challenging for everyone. We have a new administration, but with that administration, you know, there's some things that, you know, he can do and that he can't do. A lot of them he can't undo. I mean, not right away anyway. So we're staying focused. And these are my tomatoes that I have purchased, and we're going to get them in the ground as soon as I finish my beds. Yes, so I have here, this is the Parks Whopper. It's a hybrid tomato. Now it says the spacing they should be 36 inches apart, full sun. So we have space, we have room. I have a little area I call my tomato alley, but it doesn't get a whole lot of sun, so I'm gonna reposition, but I'm excited. Yes, I broke down and bought some celery. Okay, so we have the big boy, Parks Whopper. Let's see what else here. Oh, have a Japanese eggplant. Japanese eggplant. So right here, this is the big boy. Big boy. Y'all saying 36 inches apart. Okay. Well, we love tomatoes here because what we don't eat on BLTs and just our hamburgers, we will put them in sauce. We'll make tomato sauce. Spaghetti sauce. All right, now this is my patio tomato from last year. As you see, I have one tomato on there that my granddaughter's been trying to get at. And my burrito peppers, they never stop blooming. They continue to bloom all season. So, and then here, these are my pots. Yes, yes, yes. My pots. So back there's a German Queen tomato. German Queen. So now I planted that. Let me just kind of get around here. Don't want to break my blackberry bush. Whoa. So now as you see, I have blooms already. I'm excited about this. I planted this about 3 weeks ago. This is a German Queen. German Queen. So I love to see how that's going to turn out. 36 inches apart, so that's looking at. Okay, and here, and once again, this is just walking through the garden in the evening. See how things look here. Now these are my cowpeas, or what some call black-eyed peas, and as you see, they are starting to peak. Yes, spring's gonna be exciting. My turnips. This right here, that's my lavender. So one small one back there. It's broccoli, yep. Need a little water. No leaks yet. Now, these are lemon seeds that I planted. Look at that. And that hasn't been down a full week. Those are lemons. Meyer lemons. Of course, those are my turnips. I see you. I'm going to get you out of those pots and into some larger ones. No worries. Yes. Now, as you see back there, it's nothing but a squirrel. A squirrel. Those are peppers. But no worries. That's why I planted quite a bit. Now, although this says romaine lettuce, this is actually pak choi. I actually like pak choi. It's a nice flavor, mellow. And these are my beets. Yes. Okay, I gotta get out here and get some work done. And those are spinaches. So I'm going to be up potting, as I heard Lady Cheryl say tonight in her live. Up potting and then fertilizing and just keeping things going. So by the time the spring comes around, we'll be ready. Ready, Freddy. So I'm not too sure about this blackberry bush. The blackberry I bought I bought last year. I had 2 pieces of fruit on it. So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to trellis it up. But it's doing pretty good. I'm feeling it, as they say. I'm feeling it. Yeah. Now this is a thornless, so it's no thorns on here. No thorns, so. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put it in the ground or leave it in the pot. I'll decide. I'll decide. So thank you once again for walking in the garden with me during the evening hours. And as I complete my raised beds designs, put things together, I'll carry you along with me. Very inexpensive to make. Never say you don't have enough money. It's less than a cup of coffee to make a raised bed. Get your soil at Home Depot and Lowe's. The bags are torn. You do get them at 50% off. Now, that doesn't mean you go in and tear them yourselves, but they can tell when they've been ripped in, moving, or whatever. So, as I say, this channel is called 55 Alive. Hey, it's a great day to be alive. Many aren't here. You're going to hear me say that. You're going to hear me say that. But I'm so excited just to be here. To be here. It's a clear day. Clear night, let me say. And, you try to look up at the sky. That's the moon up there. It's almost full. I love clear night. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Still. There's a scripture that says, "The mercies of the Lord are new every morning. Great is his faithfulness." Out of the book of Lamentations, chapter 2, I believe it is. But the book of Lamentations, very small book, few chapters. When we wake up in the morning and we're able to put our feet on the ground, that is a blessing in itself. Everything may not be perfect, may not be like you want it, may not be like you like it. Things may seem a little dormant, but hey, it's okay. You got your feet on the ground, therefore it's another opportunity for greatness. Another opportunity to step into some things. You've had challenges, many, many, many. Yep, my succulents, yes. Believe it or not, started off as a small piece about like this, and they have multiplied. And I've had them for a few years. Multiplied, I've given some away. Here's a pot down here. Here. You can see the new ones coming out. And these are very easy to grow as well. Yeah, I gotta do some weeding. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So, as I have this here, it says, "Sunshine, laughter, and friends are always welcome." Just remember, smile. I know a church I used to be a part of. They used to always say, "Well, why you got the mean mug on your face? Why aren't you smiling?" Well, little did they know, there was a lot on my mind. Let me just put it like that, on my mind. I can't speak for someone else. And I had my thoughts so far away. Not that it was a mean mug, but it was a thought, intenseful thought. Although I'm sitting in service, I'm thinking about what was going on. That's life. Life is that. You have a lot of thought. You put a lot of thought into it. You also decipher, you tear things apart. You continue to build. Remove those things that need to be removed. Okay? Remove them. If they're not adding value to your life, I simply say remove them. Remove them completely. Okay? Encourage someone in the morning, tonight, whatever it may be, encourage them. Because whatever they're going through, this too will pass. This too will pass. So, thank you for just stopping by and listening to me chat as I walk through the garden in the evening. Hey, this is 55 Alive. I look forward to seeing you and hearing your comments. If you like the content that you're seeing, if you like the content that you're hearing, hit the like button, subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Until next time, peace. I'm out.